Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. My name is Nate, and we're back in my garage. Last time, if you guys recall, we did a little shopping at the used car dealer across the street, and we bought ourselves a nice B200. And it's a box truck, but we want to fix it up and get it to 5-star, take it into Middletown, and sell it for a premium price at the car shop in Middletown, car repair shop in Middletown. Well, this is the box truck. I have it sitting in the barn right now. So I think let's pull her on out and get this bed taken off of it because I want to convert this to just a regular truck bed. The repair shop in Middletown wants trucks with actual truck beds on them, and no flatbeds or box trucks, anything like that. That's not what's selling well right now. It's just regular trucks with regular truck beds. So we're gonna give them that. They said regular trucks like that are just selling like hotcakes. We'll stop her there for now because we got to get the bed off because, as you see, it's not going to clear into the door. So, oh, and you guys see, we do have a couple other projects in here. We have a nice Niv we're building right now. We're gonna continue on with that in this episode here pretty soon. We're only gonna get the B200 started in this episode. I want to try to finish up this Niv. I think it's going to look pretty cool once we get it completed. We do have an engine already built for it. And then this Chad over here, or also known as a Challenger, we need to pull out this V8 engine in here. I have another V8 specialty engine I built for this car. We got some other parts we want to put onto this car. And I have the roof of this car, I already cut the roof of this car off, and we are going to convert this actually to a convertible, and then we have to paint it. And then this one, we have some touches we have to finish on this, install an engine, transmission, tires, paint, so that this Niv has some work to it too also. But let's get this box off of here. Hope you guys are doing well today. We'll just set this bed, or this box over here. I think that's fine. That'll do, won't it? I think so. Alright, well. This is going to have some body work that needs done to it. Obviously, it has quite a bit of rust. So, yeah, and we need to fix up some of these other vehicles because we're getting some pretty good dips in frame rate. The more vehicles you have out, the lower your frame rate's going to be. And right now, we have 4 vehicles out right now. So, we need to get some of these fixed up and put away so they can... Hopefully our frame rate gets better. So, alright guys, well, I think let's break out the hammer real quick. We got the hammer out. Let's see about beating some of these panels up, if we can. This hood Okay, wow, you can tell this hood is pretty messed up, but I'm not getting any hammer icons on it, so that must mean... Yeah, that must mean that this this hood can't be fixed, so we're probably just going to have to replace it altogether. Which, that's fine. I mean, body work is one of my least favorite things to do in this game, but I was prepared to do it if I had to. I didn't know that that wouldn't be unrepairable, but I mean, you can tell it's all bowed out and everything, but I thought that was going to be repairable, but looks like I was wrong once again. All right. We'll have to make sure our frame is all right, too. Just go over everything again, make sure we're not getting any hammer icons. All right. Let's go around the back of here. Yeah, we'll have some suspension and things to replace on this truck. Not a big deal. Just standard repair. Or at least standard repair for NK's garage. Yeah, looks like we got some stuff here that needs to be replaced. That doesn't look exactly right. Alright, so we're not getting any more hammer icons on anything. Make sure these are good. Alright, I think we are, I think we're good with the hammer and stuff. Let's see about grabbing some Bondo or body filler. Yeah, it wasn't really the outside panels that really needed it. Oh, we have something here. What is that? It was more the inside panels, like the radiator support and these here. So, yeah, everything looks pretty good. I don't know what that was about. Oh, there we go. Oh, well, that must have fixed it already. That was pretty good. Make sure we're all good here. It's showing up here there a second ago. Maybe that was because it was something over here that we just hit over there with the Bondo. Yeah, everything looks good. That wasn't too bad. Just checking everything, guys. Oh, and everything seems good. All right, well, that was easy enough, huh? Oh, well, did we lose it out the back? Yeah, we sure did. Hate it when that happens. Come on, get up here. This just doesn't want to cooperate now, does it? Alright, that works. Alright, now that we have the box off, we've done the body work, make sure everything's good, so I think she's all ready for some rust removal. Let's grab the sand blaster and blast some sand. Yeah, we'll have to replace a blinker, some lights. Yeah, she sustained some damage. That doesn't look right. Yeah, there's too much of a gap there. This might have to be replaced. Maybe that's too far gone. Was there rust anywhere else? And the door jams, anything? We're good? Everything looks good there. Looks pretty good. Since we replaced the hood, there wasn't really that much rust on her. Come on now. Where's the check mark? There we go. Alright, let's just check here. Rust 5-star, clean state is 5-star. I didn't even clean it, but okay. Won't complain about that now, will we? Alright. Yeah, I'm just... That's not looking right. Yeah, because look how it's clipping there and there. You know, it showed that it didn't need repaired, so... I just don't think that that panel can be repaired, so what we're going to do is... take her off. That trim is probably shot too. So... Yep, not a big deal. We'll just rip her off here. And that was a... yeah, front left. Just was making sure. I need B200 body. And then a front left. Oh, that's probably an accessories for the trim, huh? Trim 1 front left. Is that what we need? I think that is what we need. We'll find out here in a second, won't we? Oh. Come on now. You know you want to get on there. I know you do. Like it never even happened. Heck yeah. Yep, that lines up pretty good. Well, no, actually it doesn't. You know why? Because we need a new grill. Alright, how do we get this grill off again? Oh, I think it's just a 1 bolt, is it? It's hard to tell over here what's going on. Come on, get up. Stop acting like a fool. Yeah, I can't even tell where that dang bolt is to get it off. Yeah, it was on the inside. That's not it. That's for the headlight. There we go. Yeah, that grill was pretty messed up. Since we need new headlights and blinkers and stuff like that, we're just gonna buy everything new for the front of that. That works. So let's get a grill. We're gonna need 2 headlights, a left and right blinker. And do we have a grill, which is part of the body, probably. Not even looking in the right area, are we? There we go. Hold that down. I think we got a different style grill, maybe. I'm not sure. Okay. Looking for the headlight encasements, whatever you want to call them. I think these are it. There you go. All right. Let's get these popped in. I will actually need the... I believe I need the screwdriver for that. Alright, we're going to have to poke our heads through for this. Or we're not going to get those. There we go. Okay, now we need some bulbs, some headlights, and some blinker bulbs. So I think pick those up, and then yeah, we have some headlights. A 0 inside, so that's trash. We'll just set that there for now. That's not important. All right, well, that's coming along pretty nicely. All right. Well, I think that's all we're going to work on the pickup for right now. We actually did a little bit more than I had planned on it. So let's just push this inside. Get it lined up here with the lift. There we go. That looks a little better. All right. That should work. All right, yeah. All right, she's good there now, for now. Let's work on the Niv a little bit. I think from here, on the Niv, let's get her up in the air and make sure she's all right. She's not going to fall off the lift. I've done a lot of work on this thing. Hate for it to fall off the lift. Cause all kind of damage to it. I wouldn't be happy. Get our little gearbox in here. Why did that... That was weird. I thought I had it all untightened, but it was loosened. Maybe I pressed the button, didn't realize it. Alright, everything should be good here. Got everything tightened down there. Alright. Now, let's lower her back down. I think we're good. I think we can get the... I don't like how this car's sitting on the lift, but it is what it is right now. Let's get the engine installed. Now, this car came with a 1.5 liter i4. We upgraded the engine in this thing a little bit. Something a little bit more fun. So let's go have a look. It is a i6 with a turbo. Oh yeah, we turbocharged this baby. Let's go get this thing installed. All right. Oh, we can get down there and I guess tighten these up. Had a little bit of a lag spike there, like usual. Tighten that down to the starter. All right, what else on this side? I don't know if there's anything that needs tightened else on that side. I do a lot of stuff with a lot of V8 engines, so it kind of... When you're working with a different type of engine, you could easily forget something. Alright, so I know now that okay, the alternator. Alternator. That's tightened down. Our ground wire's tightened down. Starter, that engine bolt's tightened down. Let's now... I guess fuel line? We can do fuel line, I guess. Do we have a fuel line? I think we got one sitting over here on the table. You can go in, bud. Do we have a right fuel line? That's the... Yeah, i6. i6 for Niv. Should work. Oh, there we go. It's in a little different of a spot. Okay, there we go. So we have fuel line, alternator, ground, starter. I think we're good. Now let's raise it up and make sure we have all the transmission bolts done up to the engine. That would be probably pretty smart to figure out. Make sure we have that done. All right. Yeah, I guess so. That must have been in. I don't see any on the bottom side here that I can see. So, yeah, I guess it was the ones just at the top there. Let's just have a look again. Just want to make sure that we're good. Yep, bolt there, bolt there. I don't see another one. Those are all bolted in. Over here, we're good. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, well, now I think it's time for the hood. It's all good in the hood. All right. Now, let's get some coolant and some oil in this thing. I think let's go over here and grab the funnel to make our lives a little easier. I probably should have waited on the hood, but yeah, I think you'll be all right. It would have made it easier to pour, but you know. It's fine. All right, now we just wait for it to fill. The coolant takes forever. So do you guys get into playing my garage any? You guys like it? You guys, me personally, I think I've said it before, I think this is the best car mechanic game out there. Really. I mean, just by what you can do and, with the welding and the cutting, it's just rust repair. I don't think there's one that's better. I do really like it, man. Getting back into it, getting my PC back and everything, and that. Is it overfilling or what? Or are we good? Usually it takes 2 bottles, but it's looking like down there at the reservoir cap area, it's acting like it's full. Like that's the animation it usually does. But yeah, I'm getting back into PC gaming again after being away for a couple months. And man, I'm just gotten really addicted again to this game. Just absolutely loving it. It's fantastic, and there's a big update coming with this game too soon, hopefully, coming out to making a full release. Right now, the update is in the test branch stage, and anybody that has the game can play on the test branch. I just choose not to. But yeah, I've seen a good 4 or 5 hours of gameplay from the new update on the test branch, and there's some things with it that make the game look a lot better. I guess the developer's trying to put the whole game on a new game engine, I guess. So it can fit more in line of what he wants to do with the game. But the lighting he's worked on, which seemed better in the update. Textures seem to be a little better. First thing I noticed when I saw the gameplay is the colors. The colors stood out the most to me. They seem very, very vibrant. So things do visually look better. Seems the performance, the game runs and performs a little better than the current version like I'm playing on right now. I'm not sure enough about the bugs because there were bugs in the game that obviously needed to be addressed, and hopefully those are being addressed in the new update. But yeah, there's new ways to do painting. You'll have clear coat that you have to put on. You have to buff out your paint when you do it to get the orange peel off of it. So there's, and then with rust too, there's actually, instead of just rust on the cars, now there is going to be actual rust holes in the body panels that you have to actually repair the holes in the body panel. So it's some interesting things are coming with this update. So yeah, the game's really needed an update pretty bad. So I think I just turned something on. It sounded like I turned some lights or something on. I don't know what that was. Did I do something? Sounded like I hit a switch or something. I don't think I turned the car on. All right, well, we got our oil in. We got our brake fluid. Coolant, I think, throw down the hood. Get our bottles cleaned up. I try to keep a clean shop. Oh, forgot a bottle. So yeah, if you guys play this game and didn't know there was an update or was wondering about an update, maybe you heard about an update coming. There is an update in the works, and pretty exciting. It sounds like some major changes are going to be made to the game, and it kind of sounds like that this is probably the biggest update this game has ever seen, and this game's been out for years already. It's been in early access for a long time, and you know, I think with the update that there's a lot of things that are going to be addressed in it, and for make things better, the game better. But I think there's still, from what I've seen, possibly there's still obviously room for improvement, right? So I think we're pretty much good now. I think let's get the tires on and see how this thing looks for the tires. Yeah, how do we want to do this? I'm going to put these big 150 mil spacers on here, which is going to be interesting. This is going to be a little off-road beast. Our little off-road beast Niv. Should have went and got the tire first. That spacer might fall off by that time. Oh, nope, we're good. Grab our last spacer. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how this is going to look once we get it on the ground. All right. And then I wanted to put these on. I've never used these before. If I can grab them. I can't grab them with the wrench. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Oh, oh, that was not good. Oh, we don't need the wrench. Okay. They just go on like that, huh? Okay, well, there's nothing too tight on these. Yeah, I guess not. Okay, well. Yeah, I've never used those hubs before. Or the REM centers, whatever you want to call them. Hubs. That's gonna look pretty wild, boy. Maybe we might need some wider tires to make that look better. I'm not sure. I did raise the suspension, so we got raised suspension on this. This thing's gonna look pretty wild once we get it on the floor. I want to get some plates on here. My own specialty plates. Had to pay extra for these, you know. I did put some extra lights on the front. Oh, and also, check if we have bulbs in the headlights or anything, but I gotta put bulbs in these too. But I'll do that off camera. You guys have seen bulbs being placed into headlights many times. You don't need to see it again. I mean, unless you want to. But. Okay. We gotta get this thing on the ground. It's rocking around, as you see, so I don't want it to crash to the floor. I fixed the whole suspension already off camera. Obviously, the engine's all new, transmission's new. Pretty much the whole interior is new on this car. I checked this car for, you know, any body work. It didn't need any. Everything was straight on it, from what I've seen. All right, let's actually change this down to, we don't need it up to 3 bar. 2 bar is good. Let's get this down here to 2 bar. Let's go, let's go, let's go. There we go. Cool, like if you look very closely, you can see the tires expand. It's really cool. That doesn't look exactly right. They look a little low still. Maybe we do want to go up. Let's see if we put it back up to 3. Usually if you do 2 bar, usually it's pretty good. Maybe with these they need more. It just doesn't. Maybe just how it's sitting on the floor too. We'll go and fill her up. It only takes a second, right? Yeah, they don't look any different. Probably just all visual. I mean, that does look a little, I don't know. Well, we just filled them up as much as we can, so at this point, it's all we can do, right? Throw that down. Look at this beast. Heck yeah. This is going to be a good running around Middletown delivering pizzas, right? Heck yeah, I think this is going to be a nice pizza delivery vehicle. What do you think? V6 with a turbo on it? A turbski? Heck yeah. White interior. Look at that white interior. You can't tell me that doesn't look good. Come on now. Let's do some tinting. I don't tint the front windshields. Or the front windshield, not shields. Well, I guess it could be shields if you're talking about more than one, but yeah. Alright. Well, all she needs left, I think, is to be painted. And in this episode, we're not going to worry about painting it right now. I actually might do that off camera and then show you guys the finished product when it gets done, because there is a few things that I need to go around and make sure all the lights have bulbs in them. But let's save this real quick. I want to save it just in case, because we're going to try to fire her up and make sure she starts. Hopefully she does. If this game is going to save, there we go. Let's push her back a little bit. Have a little bit easier time getting in the door. Oh yeah, we got to put the seats in too. Dang it. I forgot about the seats. Where did we put our wrench at? Oh, up here. All right. Let's get these fastened down. That's not the bolt, huh? That's not the bolt? What? No, it wasn't. I didn't see any carpet in the store for the floor in this car, so it almost looks like it should have one, but I didn't see one, so and really I'm not all that worried about it. Some of these vehicles don't have carpets, I know that, and they look like they should, but that is such a cool ride. You can't tell me that's not a cool ride. Come on now, guys. Those don't look too comfortable seats, though. Man, that's some clean interior, isn't it? That's some white interior. Now I can't get in the thing. Is it because of seats? I guess we just gotta jump in. Oh, look how clean she is, guys. All right. Make sure she's good. All right, moment of truth, guys. You ready? Woo-hoo-hoo! Yes, sir. Oh, well, that kind of clips through, huh? Yeah. I'm going to probably have to change that then. Yeah, run one all the way to the back. Oh, that kind of clips through the front. Right through the radiator. Oh, well, it is what it is, right? It all works. Yeah, this is a little bit of a big engine for this thing. I did originally have an big intercooler coming off of this thing. It would have stuck way out here, outside the car. That wouldn't have been good. Good thing I changed that. All right. How awesome is that? That is an absolute beast. Absolute beast. I am so thrilled with this vehicle. Heck yeah, let's push it out. I don't want to risk banging it all up on the walls or anything. A freshly built car. There we go. Get it around the wall here. Here, let's activate the pushing mode so we can push it easier. All right. I think we're good now. Look at that. Let's sleep so we got some light, and let's look at it in the daylight. There we go. Oh, yeah. Maybe I should have went a little darker on the window tint, but the darker you go, the harder it is to see out of the windows. So yeah, I might leave it like that. That just looks so cool. Yeah, I gotta change that because that's sticking out of the side. I do not like that clipping out, so I guess we'll just have to do a full exhaust to the back. But like I said, I'll change that later and then go around, make sure we have bulbs and all the where bulbs need to be. Heck yeah, guys. Can't tell me that doesn't look cool. Man, that looks like a nice little off-roader, doesn't it? I love it. All right, well, guys, I think that's going to do it for today. We worked on the B200 a little bit, and next time we're going to work on this Chad. Possibly. I might work on this Chad by myself, but there's some finishing touches with this I got to do. Like we already mentioned, I'll paint it. You guys will see it next time. I might do some of this work on the Chad myself. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. And then, of course, the B200, we're going to do that together. That's going to be a pretty good project, but we got a nice start on it. I'm glad we got the body work done on it because that's my least favorite thing to do in this game. So I'm glad that's out of the way, but this is an absolute unit. This is a beast. Look at this Niv. Heck yeah. Like, how could you not like it? I keep saying it, but this is my first Niv I've ever worked on. Or really, I don't know if I'd say worked on, but really fixed up in this game like this. Because I like to do a lot of the B200s, the Chads, the Barts, a lot of the more American-style vehicles. But, man, I gotta say, this is one of my most favorite vehicles I've ever worked on in this game. Who knew, right? Who knew? Who knew that this little Niv would be this much fun? I mean, and if you have mods, man, and you can customize it more like we have here, I mean, just absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. I could even do something crazy and even put some duals back here, make it a dually. I mean, how cool would that be? That would be even wilder than what it is now. There is a big gap here. I mean, when you look at it, like it doesn't, it's underneath the wheel well, but it almost sticks out past further than the wheel well. But I don't know. I mean, I know it looks different. It looks maybe kind of weird, but at the same time, like, I like it. I like it a lot. So, all right, guys, let me know what you guys think of the Niv down below in the comments, if you'd be so kind. If you want to, you don't have to. But I thank you guys very much for watching. So if you like my content, like my channel, consider subscribing to me. Leave the video a like if you liked it, But, all right, guys, until next time, I hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll see you later.